Hey everybody, it's Everyday with Tanya J. What I decided to do was go ahead and cook some spaghetti, but it's going to be with a twist. I'm going to add some ricotta cheese, like you do in lasagna, with the Parmesan cheese in there, and layer it, and then bake it. So if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned. Here are my ingredients. I'm using ground turkey. This is the 91.9%. I'm using butterball smoked turkey sausage. I got some sauces. This is a marinara that I just had so many of. This is my ricotta cheese. It's going to be the 15 ounces. And then I got the Parmesan cheese. And then my spaghetti noodles, of course. They are boiling. What I did was boil the water, and then I'm going to add the noodles in. Water is boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and add the spaghetti noodles to that. Went ahead and added the noodles. It'll come back to a boil. Boil those for 15 minutes. Now, of course, I'm going to be adding some cheese to the spaghetti. You add what you want, I add what I want. Whatever kind of cheese you want to have in there, add it. Go for it. So now I'm going to cook my ground turkey. Break it up. Season it. Garlic. Oregano. Tones. And some onion. All that will be going in. Let me get it to a boil. Not boil. To start cooking first before I start adding some of that. And that'll be going to the sauce. It is cooking. Marinating. You can see it's not much grease in there, so there's nothing that's going to need to be strained. We're going to keep it simple and keep it easy. Why work harder when you can work smarter? Right? Right. Okay, now I added the sauce. And as we Southern people do, we take some water, add it to that jar, shake it up, and pour the rest in there. This little part is going to be a little bit controversial. It's a controversy. Some people do it, some people don't. I happen to be the ones that do. Let me show you. Now you gotta tell me what you think. Add some sugar. Do you? Don't you? Tell me what you're thinking. I started to add the sugar because it's supposed to cut some of the acid from the tomatoes. And I just think it tastes better. I don't know. That's just me. This is Chef Boyard Tanya. Like Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyard Tanya. Okay. It's looking good. Look. So what I've done is strain the noodles. And I'm just going to add the sauce since I'm going to be layering the ricotta layer in the middle somewhat. Mix her up. If you want, you can stop here if you didn't want to bake yours, but I'm baking it. Preheat that oven to 350, and basically everything is done. You just want the cheese and stuff to melt while you're baking it in the oven. Okay, that's a good mix. So what I'm doing now is mixing my ricotta cheese with the egg and Parmesan cheese. Dump all the that should be enough. Mix it with a fork or a whisk, it's up to you. Some people use, what's that, cottage cheese. It'll be this consistency, a little bit like cottage cheese almost, but not as thick. There, you can see it. Now it's time to layer. I have my glass baking dish. Put my bottom layer in. Okay, that's gonna be a layer. Now I'm gonna add some cheese. And my ricotta. It's gonna be a little tricky. You gotta dollop it in there like a dollop of daisy. I think I'm gonna need a spoon. Please hold. Okay, now I'm just spreading it out. This is what it looks like as it's spread. It's not perfect, but it's spread evenly. Now I'm gonna add the last layer of the spaghetti sauce mix and then top it off with cheese and bake. This is the last layer of the spaghetti sauce mix. Spread it out to the ends. Top it off with cheese. All right, time to bake. Cover it up with some foil. And baker. This is what it looks like. I took the aluminum foil off. It's been cooking for 30 minutes. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit, maybe 15 more minutes to get a little brown, and then take her out. Here she is. I'm gonna fix my husband a plate so you can see how cheesy she is. Okay. And here she is. Okay, it's gonna do a sample. It's hot still and cheesy.
It's real good. Cheesy.
You taste the ricotta?
Yeah. It's different from the first times you usually cook it, but it's good.
So he's going to expand on his explanation of different. He said it's like a what?
Lasagna spaghetti. It's good.
Okay.
It's creamy.
Thank you. All right. So my husband gave it a thumbs up. Spaghetti is done. You're going to take it, make it however you want to. Add whatever toppings, add whatever meat, whatever sauce, whatever seasoning you want to add to it. Make it for your family. Add your own spin on that recipe. Enjoy. See y'all next time.